questions. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News, as the search continues for the missing after devastating floods in Texas, now blamed for at least 89 deaths.
Search teams are still pouring through bit by bit near the Guadalupe River in Kerr County, Texas, where even professionals had a difficult time looking for stranded people during the river's rage. Kerrville, Texas, City Manager Dalton Rice.
We had first responders that were getting swept away, actually responding to the first areas of rainfall. That's how quick it happened. First responders who have experience, who are Swiftwater qualified.
Rain and flood risks continue, slowing down the searches. Local utilities report widespread power outages and infrastructure damage with no estimate for restoration.
Fox's Evan Brown, a White House briefing expected at this hour, facing questions on the flood response and tariffs. President Trump just posting letters to the South Korean and Japanese leaders announcing 25% tariffs to begin August 1st as time runs out for trade deals. There's a new lawsuit over one part of the president's sweeping tax cut and spending plan.
Planned Parenthood filing a complaint in federal court in Boston against the Trump administration, saying nearly 200 Planned Parenthood centers in 24 states are at risk of closures. 90% of them in states where abortions are still legal. That following the passage of the so-called Big Beautiful Bill, signed into law last week by the president, that strips Medicaid reimbursements for abortions, which Planned Parenthood calls unconstitutional.
Fox's Jeff Manasso, a federal judge just ruling that Kilmar Abrego Garcia's deportation challenge can continue in court, even though he's now back in the U.S. after the Trump administration returned him from El Salvador to face criminal charges, accusing him of human smuggling, which he denies. The administration has blamed a clerical error for sending him to his native country, where an immigration judge had previously ruled he could not be sent. America is listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
What people are saying. It's cloudy and 75 degrees. I'm Johnette Cruz from Moss Roofing. Here's what's trending at 102. A Hoosier man who's been through violence believes leaders can still address what's happening downtown. Ryan Hedrick has the story.
So you were attacked downtown recently, right?
Correct. Unfortunately, he's not alone, and police say many people have been victims of violence in recent months.
Just a random assailant hit me in the side of the head while leaving work.
Still, he says he hasn't given up hope for change.
Even though I'm middle class, I'm perfectly okay with paying a little bit higher taxes to gain access to safety.
At least 20 people were shot in Indianapolis over a 72-hour period, 7 of them downtown. Ryan Hedrick, 93 W.